Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so it's been a while since I've made a video. I've been doing a couple other projects. I did, however, want to clear our energy, and I'm going to use my singing bowl. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to meditate and call in my angels. Okay, I hope everyone feels better after that. It always helps, opens up our chakras a little bit. Okay, so I want to start off with, let's see, I want to do this for the divine feminine, I believe. Yes, the divine feminine. Okay, and let me get an oracle card from Mother Mary to start off with. Let me show you. This is her deck. Beautiful cards. And this is for the divine feminine. All right, angels. We got one card. Our Lady of the Rose Child. I'll show you that here. Okay. So I have my camera. Weird. I'm going to figure it out by the next video that I do. All right. Now I want to get an oracle card from the Divine Feminine Oracle that I have. The artwork on these cards are beautiful. Oh, and two of them come out. Perfect. Okay, let's see. All right, and the two that came out. Oh, wow. All right, so Layla, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the anchor of my own, or wait, I'm sorry. I am the author of my own story. Here, I can show you that card too. And it looks like, looking at these two cards that have come out, the divine feminine are really stepping into their power. This Layla here, you can see that there's something going on with her third eye. So possibly your third eye is opening even more. Maybe things that were a little blurry, you're starting to understand. Okay, and then this here is a Kahalanda, and I'm not quite sure if I've said that right, but it's the goddess of the never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So, like, what that's saying is, instead of having the mindset, oh, my life is just falling apart, instead, be happy. Know that if your life is falling apart, it's because you had got off track somewhere along the way and you were missing the signs from your angels and your spirit guides. And when something like that happens, that's just the universe putting you back on track. It looks here as if she's like half nude, half clothed. So it's like you're starting to see the beauty within you. You're starting to love and appreciate that person that you see when you look in the mirror. I don't know if you can see, but if you look right around here, it looks as if it could be, skin. And, this half coming over here is her clothing. So it's like she's shedding old beliefs, old ways, this divine feminine here. And you see this energy around her, this big old light. It's like she knows that she is part of the divine. She knows that she has a purpose here on Earth. And it seems as if the divine feminine is really stepping into her power, starting to use, the moon cycles to bring in abundance, starting to, just let things flow instead of trying to control or I guess manipulate, the timing, rushing things. Okay, so the Mother Mary card, I want to look in the book and see if there's any other messages. It says Our Lady of the Rose Child. And here in the book, it says, You are my rose child, born of agony and ecstasy. In sorrow and joy, I am with you and you are growing. In darkness and light, I am with you and you are growing. In depth and new life, I am with you and you are growing. The thorn and the bloom, both of the rose and the mightest of your suffering, you are in the birthing pains of new life. I cherish you, my heavenly rose child. Do not fear the darkness of life. It is necessary for your light to be made manifest. I am your mother, the midwife of the birth of your soul and the defender of your heart. Surrender and trust in me. Wow, that's so powerful. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, to, Let go of control. Here it's saying, in darkness and light, I am with you. So just know that along your journey, you are never, ever alone. You know, if you are divine feminine and you're part of a twin flame journey, your divine masculine is always with you. Maybe not here on the 3D plane, but in the 5D, you guys are never apart. You know, you guys entwine with each other, your energy. And your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, you know, they're all with you. And you have to know that God lives in all of us. So if ever you feel alone, sit alone, be alone. That's fine. And pray. And if nothing else comes to mind, just thank. Thank God, thank the universe for whatever you've ever had in your life, whether you look at it as good or bad. You know, that way you can heal and move on to the next phase of your journey, especially if it's felt stagnant in any way. Let's see. What else do I want to get for you? Let's see. How about message from Spirit? Spirit messages. Let's see if Spirit has any messages for the divine feminine. Okay. Okay. All right. Serenity is one card that came out. I'm sorry. I will adjust this camera before the next video. And just ask. So if you're feeling like you need help, just ask. And let me read the little message that we have on these cards. Okay. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. You are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. And see, that's exactly what I was saying. You're never alone. Okay, serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Oh, wow, that's magical. Okay, so remember how I had said about it's okay, you know, to sit alone, to be alone? Yes, that is the perfect time to reground yourself and to really reflect and be appreciative of what you have, what you've gone through. That way you can appreciate the small things, and I mean the small things. Things such as the wind blowing, okay? You got to look at it this way. People that are incarcerated and they don't have freedom, they can't just feel the wind blow on their skin whenever they want. They have to abide by certain rules. And I don't know how that goes, but from what I've heard, they don't have much freedom. And see, we can't cage ourselves up, and we have to be able to let ourselves soar and fly. And in order to do that, you have to let go of fear, for one. And if you need assistance and don't know the direction to go, you just ask your spirit team for guidance. That way they can assist you and make sure that You're listening to your heart and you're following your dreams. And also, a time spent alone is a beautiful place. So let's say if you're in a twin flame journey and you are in separation and you and your masculine are not talking right now, this is such a blessing for you. And right now you don't see that because all these scabs that have, all these wounds that have scabbed over are being like shaved off pretty much. They're being forced to be like re-broken open and, you know, re-examined, re-looked at, and re-healed the proper way. That way, when you do become in reunion with your twin, your divine masculine, you guys won't have any baggage from previous relationships, previous jobs, previous anything. And you guys will be able to be happy together without that baggage, that energy weighing your relationship down. And that is what Source wants. He wants to make sure that when you guys come into reunion, that it is a beautiful thing. Like something you would read in a story, because this is a story, a beautiful story of your life. This is a beautiful part of a journey, your life, love journey that you're on, your journey of finding your career or yourself, you know, your journey of finding that powerful woman, that divine feminine inside you. And I didn't mean to say woman, because there is men that are more feminine, and I do include you when I'm talking about the feminine. So if I say she, I don't mean that it can't be a he. Okay, now what else would I like to do for you? All right, so how about we just jump into some tarot and see where your energy is at, divine feminine? Yeah, let's do that. Let's jump into some tarot and see where your energy is. I hope everyone has been able to enjoy this beautiful spring weather if you are in the northern part of the hemisphere. It's springtime for us. Okay, and we're in Aries season. It's the first sign of the zodiac, so this really is like the new bringing in, you know, the animals are bringing in the babies for more animals. The trees are budding and producing more trees. You know, life's happening, rebirth. And I'm sure over the winter, there's a lot of these divine feminine that have gone through that, and masculine, I'm sure. Should we turn this into like a divine feminine masculine read? I don't know. We'll see what Spirit wants to show us. My throat chakra is acting up, so it's like somebody's got stuff to say, but they're not really saying it too much. All right, angels. Can you tell me what I need to know for the divine feminine's highest good? Angels, please show me what I need to see. divine feminine, what we need to know. We're kind of curious about what's going on with the divine masculine, but we're more focused on ourselves, and we would like to know where our energy is right now. Angels, can you please show us where the divine feminine's energy is? Alright. This feels good. Oops. Okay, so. Oh, wow. So I'm cutting the deck, and I got 10 of Pentacles, I got the Magician, and I got 8 of Wands. Wow, that's powerful. So that lets me know that the divine masculine and the divine feminine are in their power. They're realizing that they are gifted, that they are very special, that they have a purpose here, and it's to spread love and to share love and to give love unconditionally, even if, we feel the other person doesn't deserve it. And it's now knowing how much to give when you're not giving, when you're not receiving. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's get started and see where the divine feminine's energy is. Wow. Okay, so the Fool card jumped out. Divine feminine. Wow. All right. Spirit. Angels. Oh, wow. Okay. So I have the Star card, the Page of Swords, I also have the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and Judgment. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I have here, and then we'll go from here. All right, so with the Fool, this is letting me know that the divine feminine is ready. They are ready. The divine feminine have been working on themselves extremely hard. They've been focusing on themselves rather than worrying about what the divine masculine has been doing. This lets me know, with this being the first card, that your angels and source recognizes all of your hard work, because it has not been easy to get to where you were when you met your divine masculine and where you are now. Because I know when the masculine walked away or ghosted you, or I don't know, what else could they have done? Just, I guess, lost all communication. Turn their back is, I guess, how you could look at it. That's not really what was going on. What happened was, divine feminine, is they seen something inside of you that they have been wishing and hoping for their whole life. And when they were faced with what they had been wishing and hoping and praying for, they couldn't believe it. They didn't realize that they weren't even ready. They thought they were, because they were at that time that you guys met. But then Source ripped you guys apart so you divine feminine could finish out your cycles. Perhaps you were in a relationship ending, cleaning up the garbage. Perhaps you were ending a karmic cycle, a karmic relationship. And realizing that there was love out there still. So it gave you hope again. But then when the divine masculine walked away, it made you feel as if your whole world, your home, everything was just crushed and crumbled, and your cup from your divine masculine messaging you, filling your cup up just a little bit with a little bit of love, checking in on you. Those little text messages, those little pop-ins, throughout the day when you guys had first met. You realizing how much you needed him all along. And you needing, God was giving you the chance to clean up unfinished business on your end. That way, the masculine could see what he had in front of him and be able to face it the next time and not run away. So, you guys met, you were ripped apart. Maybe throughout the separation, you might have communicated or did a little bit of contact. If so, very little. I'm sure there was a point of time where divine feminine, you had felt worthless, maybe not good enough. Maybe you had felt, what's wrong with me? Why, is he going that way when he knows what we felt is real? All these thoughts going through your mind, and you having to heal and overcome that. And that was a battle within itself. But you, divine feminine, you did it. And Source sees that. And he wants to grant you, the universe wants to grant you your hopes and dreams that you've been dreaming, because you never lost faith. You never lost hope. You healed, divine feminine. You did exactly the work that you needed to do. And because you did that, you helped string the divine masculine. You helped bring him from the dark to the light. You are his star. I know that might sound corny, but it's so true. If you feel like he could never love anybody the way he loves you, it's because he never could, and he never will. You guys are connected in a way he could never be connected with anybody else. And having that knowing, your heart and soul, having that knowing, being able to keep hope and faith, knowing that your divine masculine was going to come back to you. You just didn't know how long or the journey. And divine feminine, please enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. Don't rush it, because you want to make sure that he is perfect and ready for you. Because the divine knows when your masculine will be perfect and ready for you. So if you are in separation right now, divine feminine, you just keep doing you. It's springtime. It's nice. You could get out, go for a walk, go to the park, get some fresh air. Maybe even, meet some new friends. And if you tell the universe that you only want true friends, the universe is only going to bring you true friends. Okay, the next card I have is the Page of Swords. So this lets me know, divine feminine, that you've been using a little bit of your extra energy, maybe looking on social media, seeing what the divine masculine's been up to, doing a little bit of spying, and that's okay, because you miss him, you love him. I also have the Emperor here. So I have you, Divine Feminine, ready for this new beginning because you've done the healing. You've done a little bit of research. You've taken on more responsibilities. You've exercised your masculine side to you. Perhaps you had to take your vehicle and get an oil change when normally your boyfriend or, a masculine energy would normally do that for you. Source gave you the energy and the strength for you to do something masculine on your own. And it made you proud. Maybe it was hammering a nail in the wall to hang a picture. Normally you wouldn't do that. And the divine is showing you that you are the divine masculine and feminine. You are the yin and the yang. You are your twin. You are the masculine. I know it sounds crazy and it doesn't make any sense, but once you get to the next part of your journey, and the more you get to know your divine masculine, the more you're going to see like, whoa. And it might even scare you and creep you out, and you might end up turning into the runner. So just watch out for that. Because if you're ready for this union, you don't want to run, right? Okay. I also have the Emperor could also be that your divine masculine is in his full power. He knows that he is your divine counterpart. I also have the Queen of Wands. This is you having confidence. This is you, divine feminine, getting in touch with your inner child. This is you taking on responsibilities and you going for it. You being more creative. Maybe recently you've been a little more seductive. Maybe had a couple visitors, come through and show you a good time. You've been more flirty, and that is okay, divine feminine, because you are a goddess. You are so beautiful. With the Queen of Wands coming up too, right after the right after the Emperor, that is also indicating that the divine masculine finds you so beautiful, and he has not been able to find anybody else like you. I don't know everybody's story, but we got Judgment right here. So it looks as if things are coming around full circle for somebody. Karmic dues are being paid out. This could be good or bad, so hopefully you've planted only good seeds. Divine feminine, this is Judgment. You are getting ready to level up again. You should be very proud of yourself. I don't think you give yourself enough courage. You maybe discredit yourself. Maybe you feel like you haven't been working hard enough. And Judgment is here to say that you have put in very much needed, rewarded hard work. Did I say that right? I don't know. When it came through my mind, my brain, it was more clear than it came out of my mouth. So maybe too, the divine feminine, maybe you have so much that you want to say and you're not able to get it all out, or there's so much you have to say to your divine masculine. Okay, so I was wanting 3 more cards. And I got more than that. But I did get a couple. Well, all right, let's try that again. It looks like there's some healing that needs to be done. Ooh, the Chariot. Yin and yang. So right after Judgment, we get the Chariot. You know, this is clearing the path. This is clearing the way so other people can follow your light, divine feminine. You are the light. You realize you are special. You know, if you had a hard time in school, you were the outcast, it's because you needed to cook differently than everybody else. You needed more time alone and by yourself so you can analyze and really sift through things and not just push it under the rug or overlook it like a lot of other people do. Because you, divine feminine, were brought here to learn some very hard lessons. Lessons that tore you down and you built yourself back up, and tore you down and built yourself back up. The Chariot is here to say that all that was for a reason. That you have a purpose in this lifetime. If nothing else, God and you have a contract. And you made a promise on this contract that you would be the light. And that you would show and you would bring other people with you through the Chariot. The Chariot is clearing the pathway. You are the bridge, divine feminine. You are what is going to help the others get to the other side. Without you, there would be no other side. You have to see how powerful and how magical you are. You're so beautiful, divine feminine. And you're stepping into your power. You're forgiving yourself, I don't know how many times, for the mistakes. Well, what you think are mistakes, which are not. Because they brought you exactly where you are today. And had that not had happened, you would have never met your divine masculine. You would have never known that you were something worth more than those narcissistic relationships that you'd been in. That you were worth more than the abuse that you endured, whether it be mental, physical, emotional. You've overcome that, divine feminine. And I am sending you so much love because I know that it has not been easy getting where you are today. So I just shuffled, and I just wanted a couple more cards before we clarified what we had. I ended up getting 3 more cards. So I got the Chariot. The 6 of Pentacles came out. This here is giving and getting back what you give. So what you put out, you get back. This is perhaps somebody is going to make an offer, and your angels, source, the universe is saying, take this offer. This is a good offer. This offer is equal give and take. This offer won't take more than it gives. Okay? Also, the 6 of Pentacles that was followed by the Chariot, now the 2 of Pentacles come out with it. So this is making choices, juggling things. And it falls right underneath Judgment. So it's like divine feminine, you've realized, or possibly with this falling, this Two of Pentacles falling underneath Judgment, and it's falling underneath the Page of Swords, possibly you, divine feminine, got fed up in a situation. You're like, you know what, I'm so tired of looking at this divine masculine social page. I'm tired of worrying about what he's doing, because he's still in that same karmic relationship. He's still behaving in those lower vibrations. And if he is the other part, the other half of my soul, that's not who I am. So I'm not going to keep putting my energy over that way. So you, divine feminine, had realized your worth again. You went through another stage, I guess you could call it. You leveled up again. You realize that you're not going to keep juggling things that don't need your energy. And I'm going to say that you made the right choice, because the 10 of Cups came out. The 10 of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. Holy moly. Can you see it? I'm sorry. Here, let me lift that up for you. The 2 of Cups. Yep. That's beautiful. God is good. God is good. Okay, so I want to let me see, what do I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to clarify what we have down here. Yeah, that's good. Here, let me hold on to this. Okay. Thank you so much, angels. Thank you for being here and help guiding us. All right, divine feminine. Let's figure out what the Fool is. Why is this Fool card here for the divine feminine? All right, so I had a bunch of cards fall out, and I'm not going to take all of them. It was like half the deck. So with that lets me know that there's, a lot of anxious energy. These divine feminine are so anxious. They cannot wait to be with their divine masculine, because you, divine feminine, have known since the very beginning that they are the one. Okay, I miss you. Do you? 8. This is kind of like the 8 of Cups. It's, going, you are realizing that you miss them, but you don't need them to be happy. And also, this is them missing you, divine feminine. I miss you. Do you? Can I get... Wow. Okay. The next one that came out, number 2. My life started when I met you. This could be like, I guess, 2 of Wands, would it be? Or, yeah, something like that. So that is you and the divine masculine reflecting each other. You guys are ready. You both are ready for this new beginning. You both are missing each other. And you both have realized that your life didn't get started until you guys met each other. And then you were finally able to go in and do that inner work and clear out those old energies and forgive people that you didn't think that you would ever be able to forgive. Okay, the Star. Why is the Star here, angels? Oh, thank you. Do you think about me too? 1. So this is like Ace of Swords. Happiness is my priority. Number 3. Okay, 5. If I follow you, I could lose everything. This is the masculine realizing that if they go take your path, go your way, that everything that they've built, the friends, the relationships, when they get with you, they could possibly lose that stuff. Maybe their close family ties, possibly friends, family, close relatives. Usually the spider web is pretty close. So for the Page of Swords, I know you from somewhere. Let's get a couple more cards on that, please, angels. Okay. You matter. I would do anything for you. 10. All right. Let's take a moment here. Bottom of the deck. Listen to your heart. All right, Divine Feminine. I see a mirroring effect a little bit. I feel right now, this time of your life, you and your Divine Masculine are kind of mirroring each other, but not quite exact. So maybe what they were going through last month, you're kind of going through again, but you know the signs, you know the red flags. Possibly there could be maybe a new person coming around while you're waiting on the Divine Masculine. I don't know, I'm just feeling this energy. Possibly they could maybe look nothing like the Divine Masculine, or they could look everything like the Divine Masculine. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to say that they're very smart. They're very curious, though. So possibly you guys are at the same awoken level, like it's an alike person. And this could be a test from the universe to see if you're ready for your Divine Masculine. And the reason why I say that is because it's just a feeling. And I have the Page, and then I have the Emperor. So, and this here is, I know you from somewhere. So it's like you, Divine Feminine, already know that you know the Divine Masculine from somewhere. You guys have already probably talked about having that feeling of knowing, right? So this should not be coming up right now, I don't feel. Okay, you matter, meaning like you're important to them. Yes, that could be the Divine Masculine saying that. Okay, I would do anything for you. Yes, the Divine Masculine does feel that way. But with this, I know you from somewhere on top of the Page of Swords, to me lets me know that there's somebody else that's looking your way, Divine Feminine. You're attracting, more alike, maybe soulmates, maybe your soul tribe, attracting alike energy to you. Let me get one more, please, Spirit, for the Page of Swords. Thank you so much, angels. Okay, 7. I just dream and wish for everything. And then the bottom of the deck is yes. Okay. So let's say this isn't somebody else that's coming along and gonna, be a little test for you. Let's pretend it is you, spying or looking after the divine masculine, and it's you that's still saying, like, I know you from somewhere, because you guys haven't really had the chance to communicate and talk. And there's a dog barking, and I'm going to take that omen as a warning. I'm telling you, divine feminine, there is another masculine energy coming in, and the dog was a warning to let us know to use your intuition, to be in your high priestess energy and see the red flags. If this person is becoming too obsessive, let them know, like, hey, I got other stuff going on in my life. I can't do this. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, okay? All right. The Emperor. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. 15. I am obsessed with your body. The Emperor is so obsessed with you, divine feminine. Okay. You make my heart full. Ooh, that's like the 10 of Cups, right? Okay. 15. I am obsessed with your body. 10. It's almost like the 10 of Cups. You make my heart full. So you are this divine masculine's fulfillment. He's realized that you are his everything. And bottom of the deck, do you even see... Do you even see me that way? So maybe the divine masculine's kind of being a little insecure. Maybe sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes being around lower vibration people, if they have insecurity thoughts in their mind, we kind of pick up on that stuff. Okay, so you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. 9. So there is an ending that's happening. So if this is the divine feminine to the divine masculine, this is saying, like, you hurt me and I forgive you, but it's not okay. Like, I don't want you to do it again. Like, I don't want to live fixing my heart, because I give it so freely, because I love so freely, because I'm such a passionate person. I could be your hero, baby. 6. So if that other card is the divine masculine saying that you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess, must be there was some things, divine feminine, that you had pointed out to this divine masculine, and he just wasn't ready to see the truth, and you hurt his feelings, and he's realizing, like, that's okay. Like, I'm glad that you did it, because it's made me grow from this page to this Emperor. And then with I could be your hero, baby, he's saying, I'm healed. I'm fixed. I'm not broken anymore. I am your hero. I want to be your everything. I love you so much. And then there was a couple cards that fell out. I'll just read them real quick. The one is, it says 9. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So I think this is past energy of the masculine not realizing, like, whoa, this is real love. And what do you want? Number 4. And like I said, past energy, like you hitting him up and him finding you so... or the masculine finding you so beautiful. Like, what do you want with me? You know, because possibly at that time, maybe insecurities, like, you're so beautiful. What do you want anything to do with me for? And two, I feel the same way. So how you feel is how the divine masculine feels. So those days that you're feeling sad and missing the divine masculine, he's feeling sad missing you. Those days that you want to block him and not talk to him ever again, he's feeling that way too. And it's only because this is an emotional part of the journey, finding out who you are. And once you find out who you are, your divine counterpart will then know who they are, and then they'll be able to come home because they'll be able to find home. Okay, and then the One of Swords, which is communication, One of Pentacles, which is an offer, and 4, I don't want to lose you. So it's like the divine masculine wants to come in with some communication, but there's still some blockage. He wants to come in with an offer, with this new beginning, and he doesn't want to lose you. All right. The Queen of Wands. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, please. Okay, so Queen of Wands, 3, there is someone else. So let me get a couple more cards. So that is just confirmation for you. If you were unsure if there was a third party, okay, there is someone else. I need more balance, too. I need more balance. So this could be like the Two of Pentacles. And we have that right across. Okay, and then 1, I am manifesting you. So it's like, yes, there was somebody else. And the divine masculine was juggling these things, right? But now he's realizing, or she, the divine masculine, is realizing that, no, I want you and only you, and I'm manifesting you back in my life. Judgment. Can you tell me more, angels, about this Judgment card? You are my everything. Yes, divine masculine is realizing that you are their everything, and you the same, divine feminine. You know that they are your everything. Yes, you're probably able to go out and date and, you know, have other encounters with other men, but you know how it felt with your masculine, and you know that you can't have that with anybody else. So it's, your relationships aren't the same anymore. There's something kind of missing. And this here is just a reminder to let you know, divine feminine, that your divine masculine knows that you are their everything. So they are going to come to you in this lifetime. So that's like a little indicator from them to you, like, have fun, enjoy your life. Don't wait for me, because I am coming. Let me get a couple more, because we don't need any, but, you know, Spirit, how we are. This love scares me. 11. 11 could be a significant number. I got 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6 again, 1, 10, 11. 11 is union. Okay, so let me get one more, please. Maybe came out. So whatever you've been thinking, maybe is the answer. Or it could be, maybe I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. Maybe, oh, not quite yet. Maybe I want to hit the gym and get my summer body first. Maybe I want to have a little extra money in my bank account. So it seems as if the divine masculine is still clinging on to material 3D things. So they have to heal that just a little bit. So pray for them, divine feminine, that they can get that healing and the strength to overcome. Okay, so I just shuffled. I'm trying to get some clarification on the Chariot. And I just want you all the time came out. So this is the divine saying on both ends that you both are manifesting each other and you both are wanting each other all the time. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Do you remember what I was saying earlier about how the divine masculine, being a little insecure, not realizing like that you don't want him for his looks, you want him because how your heart and soul feels with him. Okay, let's see. 6 of Pentacles. Ooh. 6 of Pentacles. Do you even see me that way? That lets me know like the divine masculine is worried that you have heard things about him and now maybe you don't see him like you did before in the past. You don't see him like that equal give and take partner. That he just a little bit of insecurity, creeping in. Do you even see me that way? Marriage. Yeah, nah came out. Yeah, nah. Also with that card. That just lets me know that maybe the divine feminine is being a little insecure. And if that is true, divine feminine, you need to find that goddess inside of you again. That way the divine masculine will see the light too. Because without your hard work, the divine masculine is just going to stay stuck and stagnant. It's so crazy how this journey thing works, but you are the light, divine feminine. You are what's going to make your divine masculine turn from dark to light. Okay? 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so the juggling is the divine masculine being worried. 3, your family won't like me. Your family won't like me. They're worried that perhaps the divine masculine realizes how much he had hurt you in the